All right, y'all. So I haven't worn my Septum jewelry in a while, but my Septum has been stretched at an 8 gauge for like probably at least a couple years now. I do this thing where I stretch my Septum and then sometimes I'll just not wear jewelry. It'll close up a tiny bit, but at this point it's pretty much stopped closing up on me. It's pretty much stuck at an 18 gauge, or not 18 gauge, 8 gauge. And I'm not complaining. I like that I can go without jewelry and be able to slide an 8 gauge boy right back in. However, I've been wearing this very, very large diameter 8 gauge horseshoe that I just haven't been vibing with. It's a little bit too large of a diameter for my taste, but I do have this 6 gauge pincher that I'm about to size up to today. I have sized up to a 6 gauge a few different times, but I've also just like downsized back down. I'm just all over the place. I'll stretch up and size back down and stretch back up all the time. So at some point, I should hopefully get to a point where I am just like stuck at in 6 gauge, and I will be even happier with that. I'm putting a little bit of A&D ointment on the tips of my gloves. I'm going to massage this around the holes for a moment. Get that good and nourished and ready to accept a larger size. Okay, now we're just going to see if we can slide this puppy in. Hopefully it doesn't give me a hard time. I don't want this to be a fail video. Got my nice clean pincher. I already got ointment on it, so it looks kind of nasty, but it's just because of the ointment on my fingers. Let's see if I can just kind of... Ooh, it's spicy. I want to push it. See, this is the thing about about stretching, is you should not force something through that is not readily accepting of that size. Ooh, see, that just came right on out. It's like, I ain't going in there. I'm going to try one more time just to see if I can like very, very gently kind of push it. Because like I said, I've been at a 6 gauge before. I've been able to do it before. So, but it has closed back up. And that'll happen, guys. Once you size back up, you need to give your body time to heal, to adjust to the size that you're at before you can start going up sizes. And sometimes that takes time. Sometimes you have to wait months. It's super lame, but that's just the name of the game. It's fighting me real bad right now, y'all. You know what? I'll be right back. Let me try something. All right, I'll take 2. So sometimes you can size up just using a pincher, but sometimes the difference between like the ends of the pincher and the thickest part can be a little bit too drastic. So your septum might not always be super like accepting of a pincher. And in those cases, a taper pin can oftentimes work better. Not always, but sometimes. So we're gonna try that out right now. Once again, being very, very gentle and slow. My septum's not liking it right now, guys. Okay, guys, I attempted it. This was part 1 of me trying to size my septum back up, and it was a fail. So I'm gonna try again in like a couple weeks. Thing is, I just have to be keeping at least 8 gauge jewelry in my septum consistently for a while, because that way my septum can actually like stay at that amount of openness, and I don't have to worry about it shrinking on me, and then it'll be more readily accepting of the next size. So even though I hate this ring, I'm just gonna pop it back in. I do have more 8 gauge rings of my own at home. I just didn't bring them with me today, so this is what we're rocking with. Thanks for watching and for being a part of this journey with me. I'll talk to y'all later.